Range fans, oh yeah, got something I think is very exciting. Semi-automatic pistol ammunition in a revolver? All right, range fans, as you can see, the revolver is empty at this point. Yes, Smith & Wesson 625 fires 45 ACP. By the way, have you heard of this one? 45 auto rim also. And we're going to put both of them to the test. We're testing durability with the TK Custom Spring Kit. Did some work on this thing. It was factory before. Did some work on this thing. Replace with the TK Custom mainspring, TK Custom rebound spring, TK Custom firing pin, TK Custom firing pin spring. This tickles me to death. I don't know why. I'm sorry. But check it out. I got rid of that Hillary hole on the side, and you can see I have a TK Custom cylinder release as well. That's right, folks. I sure do. Man, I have TK customized this thing to the end. Little skeptical though. When you start reducing the weight of a trigger in a revolver, sometimes you can start to screw up the ability or the reliability of a revolver. And just to prove a point, folks, Smith & Wesson 625 requires moonclips. With those moonclips and the heads, using those moonclips, the headspace, sometimes it can be a little tough if those moonclips start to get bent or what have you, to ignite the primer, therefore making the round go off. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm going to stress test it in the Smith & Wesson 625. The spring kit does work in a K-frame, L-frame, and N-frame. Since I happen to love the 625, I thought, why not? Let's make it even better than what it came from the factory. The only thing left now are the sights. I need a gold bead front sight, or either maybe the D&L Sports rear sight. Dave, if you're listening, buddy, yeah, maybe that's what I need now to make this thing complete. But before I start to bragging on it, let's get out to the range and see how this thing responds to all of the upgrades. Let's go, folks. 45 auto rim Winchester primers. 3 single action, 3 double action. All right, we're starting out on the range with some of my own reloads. I've got 230 grain lead. I've got 240 grain flat nose point, both of those with Winchester primers. And then I also have some Federal primers with regular old 230 grain hardball. We're gonna test those first, and you get to take a look at them right here on the range. 230 grain hardball Federal primers. And I'm here to tell you, you're gonna wanna stick around to the end of the video to see Dr. Love. Should I even show you? Come on, folks, give me some love. Give me some likes. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so that you know when more Mr. Revolver Guy videos are coming out. Dr. Love. Have you ever seen Dr. Love before? Dr. Love. We'll talk a little bit more about it. At the end of the video, you're going to want to hang around. Oh, and look at this, look at this, look at this. 45 auto rim. 45 auto rim, 185 grain Hornady XTP with Winchester primers. Headshots. think I missed that last one. So far, 100%. 45 auto rim again, this time with Federal primers. You know what just tickles me death? That semi-automatic cartridges in a revolver. That's right. And now the real test, moving on to factory in these old moonclips. This is that Hornady subsonic. What can we do? Wonder how these things shoot. Ooh, they shoot nicely. I tell you what, old TK Customs is coming through so far. 100% ignition and lighter trigger. Can you beat that, folks? It's all here on video for you all to see. Remington, 185 grain hollow point. Drop them in the old cylinder almost without looking. You see that? All right, don't get too fancy, you go to missing. Ooh, I ain't no Jerry Michalik, and I ain't even trying to be. Don't know that I can get to his level, but TK Customs, 100% ignition with 8-pound double action, 8.5-pound double action, and also 2.5 to 3-pound single action, folks, with, as I stated in the beginning of the video, the extended firing pin spring, mainspring change, rebound spring change, and I got rid of that old Hillary hole on the side. Got rid of that. Though it's not illegal, folks, you absolutely can do it if you want to. A lot of people don't like or don't think you should modify that lock on the side, but I tell you what, I've known many to break, and there's a small spring, you could barely see it, almost have to put it under magnifying glass in that lock that sometimes break, comes apart inside, and you ended up sending it back to Smith or trying to repair it yourself in some way, form, or fashion. There was nothing wrong with this one. I just wanted to plug it up. Let's move on. This ammo here is a little bit new to me. Sierra Outdoors, look at that hollow point. Whoo! I don't think it's Hornady either. I think it's Nosler. I'm not sure. But there you go. Sierra Outdoors. Drop it in the old 625 cylinder. Easy load. See what she can do. Whew. Headshots maybe? Woo-hoo, rocking them. Oh, they're a little bit dirty, but 100%. Let's keep it moving. Come on, let's keep it moving. 230 grain Federal punch. Really? Small pistol primers Federal? Really? Well, let's give it a go. Now, don't ask me why I'm nervous about this one. This is new on the block. Federal punch. Federal. Why did you do this to me? This is why I'm nervous about it. Small pistol primers and 45 ACP. Some say it makes no difference at all, but you see how I modified this thing. Can TK Customs handle it? Dropped in the old cylinder, not even looking. Ooh, easy load. Here we go. That 45 ACP hitting hard on that silhouette target from 10 yards away, folks. Let's keep going. And since it's all Federal, Spear Lawman. Yeah, my spirits are just not up today because this 45 ACP drama is really getting to me. Come on, Federal, Spear, CCI, owned by the same company. And this here, I mean, I think it's a small pistol primer. Looks like a tweener almost. 230 grain hardball. All right, now this really frustrates me. Not the revolver, not TK Customs, but come on, manufacturers. I honestly don't know what this is. I mean, I mean, goodness sake, I know, I meant the primer, by the way. I know that this is Spear Lawman, but the primer looks a tad bit larger than what was on the Federal that I just shot. That was obviously small pistol. It looks a little bit larger than that, but not quite as large as the Winchester large pistol primers. What are we doing? It don't matter. It don't matter. Let's just see if TK Customs will handle it. Here's the test right here, I think. Single action, I dare. Ooh, getting it done. Getting it done. That hardball made for 45 ACP. Man, this firing pin and spring combo lighting them off. Let's move on to that next one. 230 grain flat point. Flat point, folks. I am digging that from Winchester, USA. I'm not digging the primer. Does not look like Winchester primers to me. Not the same color. Please tell me Winchester, USA is not using Russian primers. Last time I saw primers that color, they were Tula. I think that's how you pronounce it, but Tula primers. Please tell me they're not using that stuff. Let's keep it moving. Now, I don't know. This might be a new offering. This is Winchester, USA. It's a red box. Take a look at the color of those primers. Dare I say, last color primers I saw that color was Tula, Russian primers, and I say might be a new offering because they're flat nose. You see that? Let's drop them on in the cylinder. We're going to put them down round. Probably never to buy them again unless you get those primers right, Winchester. Yeah, them flat nose hammering. We moving on. And moving on to that 230 grain hardball from Norma. This thing says it's clocking along at 853 feet per second, 230 grain hardball. They too got it right with a large pistol primer. Let's keep it moving. 230 grain round ball, 45 ACP ammo in the Smith & Wesson 625 on moonclips. 10 yards away. Headshots. I am tickled pink. Drops out easy. We moving on. I think we got one more back there on the bench. What is that's MagTech. Stay tuned. I know it's getting a little long, folks, but you seeing it. I wanted to stress test. I think one of the only stress tests out there on the net for TK Custom Revolver springs. I think it's K-frame, L-frame, N-frame springs, main spring again, rebound spring, new firing pin. I think it's extended firing pin at that, and also firing pin spring. By the way. Look at that cylinder release. All right, let's get to it. Let's move on. We got some old MagTech here. 230 grain hardball yet again. This time, large pistol primer. Did it right. Got a V on it though. What does that V mean? Does anybody know? Tell me down in the comments below. Let's keep it moving. And last but not least, 230 grain round ball again. Interesting enough, this is MagTech, and it's got a V head stamp on the primer. Can anybody tell me what that V means? As a matter of fact, if you saw the previous video, go back and watch the previous video with some new exact rimfire ammunition. Really don't know what to call it, but they're head stamp V. And someone commented in that particular video, hey, I remember seeing that V somewhere else. Was it possibly on MagTech ammunition? I don't know. Anyways, if you like 22 rimfire, go check out that video. Here we go. I think I missed that last shot. I can't go out with a miss. Hold on. Can we end up today this way? 255 grain, 45 auto rim, federal primers, run some plates. I don't know, but we gonna try. Woo! Oh yeah, it was knocking them pretty good. I ain't no speed demon. Look at that. Yeah, they were soft, folks, but 255 grain traveling at about 700 feet per second. Man, what do you think? Tell me in the comments down below. Did TK Customs get that kit right? They got it right for me. You might want to try them out. Man, I absolutely love this thing. All right, y'all, since I'm on a pistol range, let's finish this video out. Somebody tell me what this is. Single shot, and that's the way you cock it. Drew Love, model 70. Do you see the condition? It's a single shot 22. Trigger set. Look at that funky trigger. Breathe on it. It goes off. How does it shoot? Set the trigger. Fire. Eject. This is wild, folks. Never seen anything like this. Cock, set, trigger still no good, still safe. Now, after setting the trigger, it is good. Whoa. Oh, man. Here we go. Oh. Man, I may have put my other camera up too soon. Set the trigger. Can't be shooting this good. Set the trigger. Let's take a look at this target. Empty, she's safe. Let me show you this target. ODM, you may want to bring out one of those Vercorksons. I'm going to show you right here. You see that? It is safe, but take a look at that. It's 15 yards. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Look at that. Oh, somebody tell me what a Drew Love Model 70 is.